I'm going to tell on myself a little bit. I want to share something that God convicted me of literally this morning. And I'm like, I'm going to turn my camera on and tell on myself, but I'm going to tell on myself because the revelation that he gave me, I think is for you too. Hey guys, my name is Dominique Galbraith. I'm a business consultant and an entrepreneur best known for my clothing line, D Auxili. I help entrepreneurs achieve good success and I help aspiring entrepreneurs leverage their 9-to-5 income to go from earning money to multiplying it. So this is what God convicted me of, right? I had this crazy dream. Now I'm not going to tell you the details of the dream, but I will tell you this. The revelation that God gave me through the dream was that I was being imbalanced in how I was managing the different priorities or businesses that he has given me to manage. What he was showing me was that because I was seeing more success and more results in one particular business, that I was throwing all of my weight and all of my energy there at the neglect of the other business. What he also revealed to me is that it takes faith to continue working a thing, to continue putting your time, your energy, and focus into a thing, even when you're not seeing the results that you're hoping for, right? Like we get to work on something, we plant a seed and we're just like, all right, tomorrow I want to see fruit, okay? We exercise today and we're like, by the afternoon, I need to lose like an inch, right? But it just doesn't work like that, right? And so it takes faith to continue to plow, to continue to plant, to continue to water, and trust that one day that thing is going to bear fruit. But here's where we mess up, right? Because without the attention, without the nurturing, there's no way it's going to bear fruit. So you start working on that thing because you're just like, it's not doing as much as this thing is doing. I just need to focus on this thing because I don't believe that this thing is going to work out anyway. That's the thing. We need to be honest with ourselves. Do we really believe that if we continue to work the field, that is going to bear the fruit that we're hoping for? For me, as a Christian entrepreneur, I don't want to pursue anything. I don't want to build any business. I don't want to get involved in anything unless God leads me to do it. And so if he led me to do it, then that's all I need to continue to do it. But you see, I can't allow my flesh and my feelings and the fact that I don't see it, because he says we walk by faith and not by sight. So I can't allow what I see or what I don't see to hinder me from operating by faith and doing what God told me to do. The analogy that he gave me is I have two legs. Now, let's say one leg just happens to be stronger than the other leg, right? And I'm walking on that leg. I'm putting all my weight on that leg, but I'm overwhelming that leg and I'm weakening the other one because I'm not working that other leg. And so if that good leg goes down because it's overwhelmed, because it's overworked, because it's receiving too much pressure, then eventually that leg is going down. And if that leg goes down and the other one is weak, then the whole body is down. And I'm not able to walk. I'm not able to run in the way that God has designed me to walk and to run because I wasn't operating with balance. That is exactly what many of you are doing without realizing it with your 9-to-5. If you're watching this, it's very likely that God gave you a vision for a business, but you're putting all your time, your energy, and your focus into your 9-to-5. And why do we do that? Because that's where the bread is. That's how you feed your family. That's how you pay your bills, right? That's the good leg. That's where you're seeing fruit. But on the other leg, God gave you that leg. God gave you that business idea. And the fact that God gave it to you is the very thing that you need to start to operate and give that business the attention that it requires. It's not about giving everything equal levels of time and resources. It's about giving all of the different lanes the amount of time, the amount of energy, and the amount of resources that God is requiring of you to give that thing. So for you, it may not be realistic to give your business the same amount of energy and time that you give your 9 to 5. However, there is a certain amount of time, there is a certain amount of energy and resources that you do need to give that business in order for it to start to grow and thrive. So it's not about quitting your 9 to 5 or cutting back your hours unless God is calling you to do those things. However, it is about being intentional and making the necessary sacrifices for that thing to grow. It's never going to move from seed, which is the idea, to growth, to a tree bearing fruit, without you nurturing the idea, without you nurturing the business intentionally. So I have this challenge for you. Go to God in prayer and ask Him for wisdom in managing your time, in managing your schedule, in managing your resources, so that you can give the idea that He has given you for a business the time, the energy, and the resources that He is requiring for you to give that thing so that it can grow. If you lose your job, are you in the position to be down without that income for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months, or however long it takes you to find another job? See, what a lot of us miss is that God didn't just give you a business idea. He gave you an idea so that you can be set up to multiply money instead of just earning money. The world teaches us to earn money through a 9 to 5. Go get a good job. But there's a limit on how much money you can make an hour in that 9 to 5. You see, there's no limit on how much money you can make in an investment. And for this context, that investment would be a business. And so not only is God just calling you to be obedient to the idea that He's given you, but He's also giving you an opportunity to remove the limitations off of your income. But it's for you to cooperate and be intentional about giving that business idea the nurturing that it needs to grow and prosper you. So I pray that blessed you, because it surely blessed me. I was like, okay, God, I'm going to get to it. I'm like, Lord, all right, I hear you. I repented, right? And if you need to repent, go ahead, repent and get to the work. So I hope that blessed you. But I got a little something extra for you. Sign up at the link in the description for my next 9 to 5 to Wealth webinar. It's completely free. Just sign up at the link below and don't miss the next webinar. Until next time, like, subscribe, share. You know the things, do the things.